Hello my friends, today it's 1:23 p.m. on Wednesday. I'm recording this video and it will be posted today, not like usually in the evening, so it will be very soon posted. I want to tell you that this Friday I'm going to try something new with Tracy. We will do live stream for everyone, for the public. So if you would like to ask questions, please be on Mountain Time 6 p.m. It's East Coast is it will be 5 p.m. and West Coast it will be 5 p.m. and East Coast it is 2 hours before me, so it will be 8 p.m. Okay, so hopefully that will be some new adventure, and who knows, maybe you will like it. Because a lot of people were complaining that I'm doing the private for the members only. Yes, today I just finished one of them, but we will try to do for everyone as well. And I will start answering the questions, and thank you for your likes, for this subscribing, for looking for me, because I know the subscribing is not working on my channel too much. So please look for my videos. I'm usually posting 3 times a week: Monday morning, Wednesday afternoon, and Friday. This time it will be about 6 o'clock, from 6 o'clock. Lindsay Cohen is someone who sent me question on the comment section, and please send the questions so I can answer them. I think you said in the past that Donald will not run in 2024. Do you still see that way? And yes, he will be running, but he will be running from the law. So I don't know how successful he can be running from the law and running for presidency. That's probably what I was seeing, and I will check with the cards what they are saying. So much is going on with Haiti, with Cuba, excuse me, with Afghanistan. So but will Don be running for presidency in the 2024? Oh, maybe the women will be running more, so maybe Kamala will have a better chances. He will be juggling with money, and he will try to keep his balance, like juggling with his problems. So he's so resistant to those things, but I think he will have to eventually pay some prices. Rachel is asking, please look into our banks. Will there be a problem for us due to the hackers? Should we get cash out? Cash will be losing value because of the inflation. So if you can invest in something like housing or something like this, it's probably more wiser to have something in your hand, but that's my way of thinking. And the hackers will be very active. Okay, today when I had the live stream, someone asked me about those hackers from Russia. Evil, I think that was the name of that group, and they disappeared yesterday. Rachel Maddow was saying that, Rachel Maddow, I'm calling her Rachel. Rachel Maddow was saying that somehow the group disappeared. But when I had my vision, I saw them like those bags with the candles in China. They put them for some like weddings or some parties or something New Year party. They will put them and they will be floating in the sky. I think there will be so many of them that will show up like explosion. So this might get out of the radar, but I think there will be more coming, and we have to be prepared for those hackers, and the banks will be affected probably once in a while. Most average people will be, they are starting a new journey that's beginning for them. They feel secure. So, so far they did so well, and we have to be worried about our finances. But that will be the new drama coming, and we have to be like, the life was much easier with these complications from learning new programs all the time, something with computer, it's stressful. Joanne K would like to know about Barron Trump's future. What will his profession will be? And Leonora K. Leslie, why do you decide to read about Barron? His mother said that he is like a little Donald. And for that one, I said he will be more, he is more like a big Donald, pushing her around like his father. But when Joanne K asked me about future of Donald Barron, not Donald Trump, Barron Trump. I saw his father is a genius because he is describing himself as a genius. His mother got an Einstein visa, so she's another genius. Talking about Einstein, he had two sons, and one was very, very smart, a doctor. Another one went to institution. So in the family of geniuses, sometimes that's happened as well. So we have to be prepared that there might be some. I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying that it's very common for family of very smart people to have sometimes as someone who has some problem. I will see what the cards are saying. But that came to my mind that Melania is kind of genius too, because she got that visa. The journey is not going to be easy for him. He's pure, handsome. He is, for his age, so tall. He should be very active in the basketball and so on. So, but the journey is not going to be easy for him. The world will be open, observing him. Maybe he will be loved by the people. We will see. I saw Melania babying him, so that was the vision that I had. So he might eventually outgrow that stage of being kind of babyish and hidden from everyone. When Obama was in the office, he was not hiding his daughters, and Bush's daughters were still visible. We knew what they were doing, what they were saying sometimes, and if they were trying to be naughty, we knew that too. It's part of being very, very normal teenager. And what about Martin calamari? Calamari to me is the food from England, from France, from Italy. I was very unaware of word calamari, and one day I wanted something for dinner, and I asked for something nice for dinner, and they asked me, "Do you want calamari?" Okay. and I got octopus. Oh God, that was yucky for me. I didn't like the chewy feeling of that, so that's my kind of impression about him. Martin Calamari is another CEO in Trump Tower. He was, but it was like a bodyguard for Trump. So he was aware of so many situations. He was aware. He was always around Don, so he knows a lot of secrets. It would be nice if he were broke up, but I saw him running to the bushes with his friends hunters, wearing the uniforms. He was he had his security agency, so he's very tall, big guy, very protective of Don, and so he had very good position in the Trump Towers. I bet he was involved in the talks between Trump and Russians mafia when Trump was selling them the houses and so on. So yeah, he was not there for the work. He was more for just for the impression. He is very afraid for his future, so he is depressed right now, and he don't know what to say. He wants to be successful. His son is in trouble too because his son was working. So we will know more soon about him. We don't hear anything, and I'm just updating you in advance what will be about Mr. Calamari. But I think he will be maybe even involved in some of those militia groups or whatever, because he looks like the guy who is very macho. And when Don was dismissing he sent him to California to tell the guy you are fired. Comey. When the Comey learned from TV that he is out of the office, Calamari was the one who told him you can't use the presidential transport or the government transportation because you are out of the job. So he was a guy from doing dirty job, and he was probably like Mike Cohen before he turned off 180-degree. The Zandermet, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name completely wrong way. Where do you see Don in 10 years? I saw him in some isolated island full of dark rocks so that there is no greenery there. So I still feel that he will be somewhere in exile, kind of. And to know that, yeah, we will learn the symbol of cheating, triangle. So he will have to work hard to show that his cooperation with Russia were not fictions. So we will learn more about that, and I think he will try to run away from the law. Nikki Garza is wondering about Roman Petrosevich, young journalist from Belarus, the one who was removed from the plane. How is he doing? I have the feeling that eventually he will see the freedom and his girlfriend will be pregnant. So somehow I have the feeling that something good will come out for him and his girlfriend and his movement. First he has to go through the hell, and he is arrested, big change, and there will be a fight. So I think the Belarus will start fighting. So many countries are now in rebel, and in Russia there will be rebellion, so that will be making everyone into a mood for freedom. Vargas family. Can we look forward to solar-powered cars? And when I closed my eyes, I saw a horse upside down. And horse is the history of moving, communication. Because for thousands of years, horses in Europe were the ones that were used for communication. So I think, yes, we will be looking more towards the solar cars. But they will have to kind of figure out how to accumulate the energy, because not every day is a sunny day. So that will be something that will have to be more in progress before they will do it. It will be safer for the earth if that will happen. A lot of work, and people will be proud that what kind of work they will put. And yes, we have to wait maybe another 3-4 years until we will see better results. Eileen, when will Boris Johnson, Trump clone from England, resign? I didn't see him resign. I see him like a fighter. So I don't think he will be thinking about resigning. He feels that everything is ahead of him, so he doesn't want to resign on his own. But you asked about him resigning. No, he still feels that he can have another 4 probably years. I don't know when it's his party is behind him, and they want him to be the symbol of the party. So sorry, I know you were waiting for a different answer. Karen, what is going to happen with Tiffany? Tiffany is the youngest daughter. He has only 2 official daughters. We don't know about the other one. She's going to get, and I saw her getting married, but being very fragile, very vulnerable, very much shy and depressed. And somehow I had the feeling that one of her friends will commit a suicide, and that will affect her. So, but I feel that she will try to separate herself from the family. She was always lucky not to be too much a poster girl for that family. Yes, there will be some tragedy that I can see in her life. So something will affect her. There will be some struggle for her, but eventually she will have a lovely family and she will be happy, a mother and a wife. She got engaged just the night before Trump was losing his election. So night before he left the White House. So that's kind of odd way, but she was still daughter of president when she went for the engagement party. And somehow she felt that daddy is on her side, and she wanted to be. Every girl her age kind of want to be married, so I'm not surprised that she want to be married. Daddy is never really giving her enough attention. He is not giving enough attention to Barron, his youngest son. Mara P. How will Ivanka explain to her children in what happened from 2016 and beyond while grandfather was POTUS? And she will tell them that she was blindfolded. She didn't know she was so much in love with her father. That was the excuse, and she thought he is doing the right things. And that was her reason to be the way she was. So she will say, I didn't have any other choices to be, but she will start a new life now. She will be very overprotective to her privacy, and we may even see the book that she will write one day. I think even Jared wants to write some book, or he did already, I don't know. Eva H. Do you see economic crisis in the future in 3 years period? Actually, I believe it will be sooner. The inflation is already in progress, so the value of the dollar is going down, and that's not good for anything. That's kind of sad, but that's what it is. The price is going up and up and up. Sherry French. Will all those involved in trying to overthrow the American government and its democracy will face the justice for the American people? I don't think all of them will. There is not enough room in the prison for them, so there will be some who will be spared. And I have the feeling that a lot of them will get pardons, so not that many of them will go through the happy GOP family will still be protecting them intuitively, I'm correct. But they will let them out because America will feel secure enough to let them out. They can't really keep them political prisoners for too long, and they will be treated like political prisoners. Molly S. She had dream vision about second week of August about state of Georgia affecting the entire U.S. Will that happen? I saw like someone wants to put the crown on the king, so I have the feeling they will make another nuisances about Don being president. They will make some fuss, and I'm worried that there will be some riots. And you are correct, Molly, as that might happen. Most countries will be safe and secure, but there will be different direction that everything will have to go. They are not going to be too successful, but there will be still some influence. It's like instead of full job, they will do part-time job, but there will be some protesters and riots and so on. We have to be prepared for this, that Don is not giving up. He is thinking that he has the rights for the presidency, and so many people are happy about that. And see, do you see Marco Rubio retaining his Senate seat? Sorry. And a long time ago, they were. I hope it's not going to call. No. A long time ago, when the young boys were going to join the army, they were putting measure tape on the wall, and the boy had to stand up, and if he was tall, he will go. But if he was too short, they were letting him out. I think that he will have some problem collecting money. He will be kind of short of that. He is right now senator, so, but that was the kind of criteria that he will have a problem with his party. Yes. First, he will have support, and from his party and his colleagues and so on. But the last card is that he will have some drama, something will go wrong. Before Ivanka was going for that seat, now apparently she's not interested. Sylvia C. She's from Texas and she is worried about government Greg Abbot might be running for president of USA. Will he run? The funny vision that I had is like he is taken by two guys and they are holding his legs and shaking him, so he is losing all the money that he has in the pocket, so he will be robbed from that position. He will be taken to the cleaners. It's not that he will run. No, I don't have that. Even if he will be running, he will lose the money, but nothing will come out of it. He's very bossy. Oh gosh, yes. And there's a new law that he's forcing that might backfire. People will be afraid of him. He will make so many enemies because of that, and he can wait and wait. I don't see him going and winning. Eleanor is asking, will Putin be removed from the post? And I can't promise you yet, but he will be eventually sick and he will be removed. So it will be something that people will eventually start rebelling, even in Russia. He will be a winner for a while. He will be on the white horse and he will be a winner. Eventually he will be backstabbed for all his cheatings, for all his bad doing. So eventually, yes, and he might have some heart attack or something like that. Okay, thank you so much. And now I will do the prayers. First I have to take care of my cards and then I can pray with you for better outcome of the weather, because we want to have a nice weather, not extreme weather on one side of the continent, on another completely different pictures, and California and BC in Canada are suffering such a devastating lack of rain that we are vulnerable on this side of the continent. I'm more to the west, to the east from the west, but it's still scary to know how much damage the fires are doing this year. It's getting worse and worse every year. I saw in one of the previous video that there will be mudslide, but that's not it. Usually mudslide is so much rain in one moment, but I don't know if that will be enough rain to fulfill those damages that are done to lakes, like so much water evaporated and they can't replace that. That's devastation of the environment, and we want to pray for security, for better outcome, that people will start really paying attention. And I want us to connect all together, to be united in our prayers and to do miracles, that people will be safe, secure, healthy, wealthy, and positive, and no wars, no arguments, no distressful moments. Thank you so much. Have a nice day and enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.